Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Big shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along on this incredible journey. It's been awesome so far. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. I'll wait for you. There it is there, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that, especially in crypto, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I'm at my office, as you can see. Again, I will film from home on Sundays and on the weekends if I can, because again, it just saves me having to come into the office. But again, I think I've seen some pretty funny comments. So I've got my guitars, obviously at home, and playing guitars and having pizza. So maybe I should do a thing. Let me know in the comments below to be like a pizza and crypto guitar session on a Sunday. That'd be hilarious. Anyway, let's go to the community tab here, ladies and gentlemen. Fun fact, Bitcoin 10 years ago today was $15.40. Does that just blow your mind? I mean, look at the prices of Bitcoin today. It's about 19,000 US dollars, but $15. This is what I'm trying to say. When you see cryptos at low prices right now, this is why I dollar cost average into my assets. Straight up. Stuff like this. And this is the reason why I look at the prices of cryptos every single day, because when we look back at things, I'll be able to go, wow, look at the price of XRP at like 40 cents or Cardano at $1. It's just mind-blowing to see how far things have come. Anyway, so only 73,950 people own more than 25,000 XRP. That's about 0.0009% of the world's population. Let that sink in right now. And 89% of you have said bullish out of 562 votes. And that's facts right now. Straight up. That's facts. Hardly anyone is invested into crypto just in general. And most of the people I talk to, and to be quite honest, actually, have heard of XRP and like XRP more than Bitcoin. Let that one sink in. Anyway, let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, there is a referral link below. If you use that, you will get $10 in Bitcoin, so please feel free to do that. Of course, do your own research with any of this stuff. All these prices are in Australian dollars, just to clarify. Everything else is set to USD. I'm going to go through my favorite coins on Coinspot. There's some awesome ones listed on this exchange again. It's pretty cool, guys. So we'll go through them. Bitcoin sitting at $28,000 today. It is up 0.24%. Not too worried, because again, I honestly believe this will be $100,000 to $250,000 asset very soon. We will never see these prices again in the next 5 to 6 years, honestly. Ethereum's at $1,600. So again, a great buying opportunity if you're looking to buy one Ethereum or a couple of Ethereum if you've got the capital. You've got XRP, which again has flipped. Cardano, again, it's sitting at 48 cents right now. There's some bullish updates about XRP. There always is. Cardano's at 68 cents. Again, I'm going to look back at these prices one day and think, wow, I should have bought more. And anyway, it's always the case. So Solana's at $50 right now. Doge is at 10 cents. You've got Polkadot at $10. You've got Tron at 10 cents. Moving on, some other ones here. Of course, you've got AVAX up to, nearly 3% today to $25. I don't have any AVAX, which is, is what it is. My favorite is Matic as well. That is at 69 cents. That is cheap. Moving on to some other ones here. You've got Link at $9.28. Stellar's at 16 cents right now. You've got Near Protocol at $4. You've got Cosmo at $12. BTT is up 3.25%. So many zeros there. Algorand's at 46 cents. You've got VeChain at 3 cents. Definitely a sleeper, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over the UFC on the ground on the octagon right there. So I'm surprised to not see this actually pumping a lot more. Anyway, I think it's going to be an incredible project in the future. You've got Sandbox up nearly 5% today to $1.61. You've got HBAR at 9 cents. Hedera's bullish on that one. Theta's at $1.82. You've got Axie Infinity up nearly 5% as well to $21. So again, had you bought when the market was down, you'd be up a little bit on your money. So 3%, that's nice. Lunar Classic is up 3.37% today, which is good. IOTA's up to 40 cents today. Quant is up nearly 2% to $84. Love Quant, easily a $10,000 to $20,000 asset. Very, very scarce as well. And again, it has less of a total supply than Bitcoin. So that's bullish as anything. Phantom is up nearly 5% today as well to 38 cents. The Graph's at 14 cents. Moving down to my other favorites right here, you've got Gala up nearly 1% today. Again, still holding mine. I think it's going to be an incredible project. That's 7 cents. You've got XDC up 3.42%. Yes, to 3 cents. Hasn't moved. Anyway, I'm still bullish on XDC. I think it's incredibly undervalued. Now, if we go to Crypto Bubbles, let's have a refresh and see what's happening here in the market. Of course, it is Monday here. And again, happy 4th of July to all the fans and followers in the United States. So please stay safe. Have a good holiday. Everyone's probably enjoying themselves there on that holiday. So, and I've got family and friends over there as well. So please enjoy. Happy 4th. Of course, you've got AR up 12.2% today. Arweave. I'm not invested in this, but it's up 12% on the day, which is nice. 13% on the week. Looking very nice at $11 right there. What else we've got here? Rune is up 9.5% as well. $1.97. I'm not invested in this as well. What else we've got here, ladies and gentlemen? Hex is down. XEM, again, that was pumping last night as per my video. BTT as well. I do like this project. I've only got, obviously, a small bag of it, but 4.1% on the day, which is nice. There's still incredible buying opportunities as well, ladies and gentlemen. The low volume days are where you want to buy during these quiet times. Now, Jed McCaleb, Ripple, stash down to 81 million. Co-founders XRP cash likely to dry up this year. This has gotten a lot lower, ladies and gentlemen. So after selling billions of XRP tokens since 2014, the former Ripple Labs executive McCaleb has only 81 million XRP left to sell. This has gone down. Again, it was about 70 million yesterday. It is down to about 50 million today. This is bullish because, I mean, once this dries up, he's out of the project for good. And if you look here, this is on Taco Stand. I literally just refreshed this. He's got 54 million XRP left. So again, that is a lot of XRP, and that is a lot of money. Do not know what he's doing with the money. He's probably pulling it, obviously, into Stellar, which, again, basically a fork of Ripple, pretty much. Both doing the same thing there, moving payments across the world. Obviously partnering with MoneyGram as well. So that's bullish to see that he's only got 54 million left in his wallet. Can XRP garner enough buying volume for bullish bounce back? I honestly believe it can. I'm going to have a quick read of this article right here. So although the selling pressure dropped significantly in the last 2 days, there is no guarantee of a bullish reversal. The price at press time was within the zone of uncertainty, but on-chain metrics might provide some clarity. The number of XRP, and I wanted to read this, so the number of XRP active addresses increased from 24,139 on the 1st of July to 51,248 on the 3rd of July. This might be a sign of incoming bullish volumes, courtesy of the lower prices and support retest right here. Net worth growth was at the highest level in 30 days. And this might be encouraging to existing and potential investors. So again, bullish to see that, ladies and gentlemen. You can see here right now, this is only the beginning. We have not seen the full utility of XRP as well. And the truth will come out during this court case as well. We know that Gensler is hindering the prices right now and the innovation of Ripple in general and crypto in general as well. So again, I believe it can have a bullish, comeback, of course. Some other updates about whales. I mean, they are buying things on the cheap. I've said it so many times. Look at this. Bitcoin, whales, and investors heavily buying the dip at $19,000 USD, even as miners adopt risk-off approach. Despite the Bitcoin reeling for a massive deleveraging right here event and pulling back sharply at levels last seen in 2020, investors have found a small window of opportunity to add to their bags. This is an incredible time to dollar cost average. So since tapping the all-time high of 69,000 USD in November 2021, Bitcoin has been on a free fall, giving back over 70% of its entire gains and placing most post-2020 FOMO buyers' purchases into unrealized losses. So, however, thanks to an asset's growing popularity and adoption, investors have been accumulating one Satoshi at a time every discounted price to avoid missing the next big leg up. This is what I'm talking about. This is where real wealth is made. Straight up. I don't care what anyone says. When the market is down and quiet, this is where real wealth is made. When you're dollar cost averaging in, you're not worried about whether it's going up or down. You're just consistently buying. Bitcoin has returned insane returns for years. So people actually have not lost buying Bitcoin since 2017. If you've dollar cost averaged in, you've still got incredible gains. Straight up. Now moving on. Some other updates here. Tesla expected to report $440 million write-down on its Bitcoin holdings. That is a lot of Bitcoin. So e-car maker Tesla is likely to report the impairment loss of roughly $440 million in its upcoming quarterly report, according to the Sunday report published by The Telegraph. So the world's largest cryptocurrency is trading slightly above $19,000 level at the time of writing this article. Tesla caused a huge stir in the investment community by buying $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin last February, pushing the price of the world's largest cryptocurrency to a record highs. Again, look at the institutions, man. They're still holding their Bitcoin as well. People are buying it. Institutions are buying it. And again, the SEC pockets some significant fines right here. I mean, $3 billion in penalties. This is just a cash grab. Honestly, it really is. They're going after technology companies such as Ripple. They've gone after Library. They're going, they're being, it's just causing chaos right now. And I mean, they sued BlockFi and they settled for $100 million. And also, they probably seized that much Bitcoin they're still holding. And I said it last night. They're still holding that Bitcoin. They're not going to let that go. That's billions of dollars they've seized as well. So, I mean, the government's trying to grab, the regulators are trying to grab as much crypto as they can as well. Just putting that out there as well as capital. Really annoying. Now, bullish update. Cathie Woods. I like her ARK Invest as well. She's obviously predicted some pretty bullish stuff in regards to Bitcoin and crypto. She predicted Tesla will go to $7,000 a share. I'm still got my Tesla as well, and Bitcoin predictions to $1 million very soon. But basically, she's saying crypto is going to work in the long run. So we'll go down to what she said here. I will say that I'm feeling a lot better about what's going on in the crypto world right now. You'll see our Bitcoin monthly. I would say we're neutral to positive. We're waiting for a few more capitulation signals, and of course, time will tell on the systemic side here. We haven't heard of another stress signal in the last few days, so that's good as well. She also says that in the current market downturn is assuring the long-term outlook of crypto industry, highlighting that the transparency of the crypto market could have a significant impact in the traditional financial markets. I agree. What's happened in the crypto market gives you a sense of why it's going to work in the long run. It's transparent, and there's a lot of trust in the crypto ecosystem because of transparency and the over-collateralization than there is in the traditional finance markets as well. And when we wonder why the CDCs right here, credit default swaps, are going up on these banks, we wonder about the reach for yield and how leveraged of some of these situations are, and we don't know where they're hiding, so maybe that's all this is. It's like the crypto market has altered altered us, that this reach for yield went way too far, and there was too many excess right here, too much leverage around it. Hedge funds leveraging 10 to 1 when the yields are 2%. So that they can reach their return objectives. Maybe there are some problems out there, and we will find out. So the truth is going to happen anyway. So again, this whole fiasco with the crypto at the moment is flushing a lot of rubbish out there. So again, a lot of hedge funds have been taken out right now. My World OTC trading platform is doing quite well as well, $257. So again, I've made some gains last night. Nice to see that as well. Trading 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Again, this is risky. High risk, high reward. I'm taking this with, again, only a small investment, making 3% per day. It's growing. So again, why not? And again, I have successfully withdrawn from this platform. And again, I like it because they have the Google Authenticator, not relying on the text message. Please do your own research, of course, with this. There's no guarantees. Again, but I'm trying it out because, again, I saw the power of COTPS as well. So it's very similar, very different in a sense where it's trading less. You're getting less, obviously, profits per day. And, again, it just feels better to the site. But, again, we'll see where this goes. So there's a link below. And, again, the iMacro script is linked below as well. So please do your own research, of course. That's free. We'll move on to some other news. Obviously, we've got cryptometer.io. Let's see where the money has been flowing in the last 24 hours. The volumes are incredibly low right now. You've got Beth, you've got XRP, BNB, You've got API 3 right there. You've got Litecoin, ENS, Ethereum, name service. I'm not invested in that. I think it's got big potential in the future. XMR, Monero, you've got WBTC, YGG, Steppen, GMT, and Rune. That's where the money has been flowing in the last 24 hours. If we go to Twitter right now, first day in crypto right now, of course, and 5 years in crypto. I've been in crypto since 2017, so I'm still holding my Bitcoin, but I do not look like that. I'm probably going to end up with a beard pretty soon anyway. Now, Tim Draper right here. Tim struggling with Gary like the rest of the us MIT right now. So again, have a listen to this interview with Tim Draper right here.
I got to know him. We were on a panel together.
In relation to Gary Gensler.
And we were actually in front of a bunch of people from the Fed. And we were on a panel together before he got the job. And he was delightful and had a great sense, and he taught cryptocurrency at MIT. And I thought, hey, perfect choice. Sure. And all of a sudden, he took this job, and all of a sudden, he's like back in 1940s, and he's working with regulations that were created 80 years ago and trying to apply them to whoever he can. And he's going after, some startup comes up with something in a sandbox, and all of a sudden the SEC's on them.
Ripple?
That's not going to encourage innovation. And I think he really needs to figure out how to strike the right balance or even back off.
How do you counter him looking at you and saying, Tim, you can't guarantee a return on an asset that is speculative?
Yeah, I mean, whatever happened to caveat emptor? I sort of feel like, hey, people are smart. You don't have to protect everybody from themselves. Let them take a chance. Boy, you let them go ahead and play the lotto, and that's a zero. That's a expected value less than 1. So it's like you end up losing by playing the lotto. Why wouldn't you let people speculate on new currencies, new entrepreneurs, new innovations? I mean, if you allow that speculation, the whole economy grows, and it becomes dynamic and exciting, and we all benefit from it.
Bullish as anything. Thank you, Riz, for this one. You've done some pretty incredible videos. Fear and Greed Index as of 56 minutes ago, sitting at 14. We're still in that extreme fear bracket right there. I don't see this lasting for a while, but I mean, it is what it is. Dollar cost averaging is the perfect opportunity right now. Again, on this day 10 years ago, Bitcoin was $15. Perfect example when the market is quiet. Now, this is interesting. Thank you, Wheezy, for this one right here. So we've been working with the SEC since 2017 and have been meeting with them every 2 weeks. And when I was the chair, remember Chris said XRP is not a security. Those drafts in the Hinman speech must have something mention of XRP. That's why they're trying to hide them. That's facts right now. They are trying to hide them, and the truth will come out very soon. And if it does not come out, it will come out eventually, and it will just destroy the SEC's reputation. Have a listen to this.
Task force to be expanded.
Back in April, SEC Chair Gary Gensler suggested exploring ways that this SEC and CFTC could work together to form some crypto regulation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm glad Chairman Gensler said that, and I applaud that. But in fact, that's what we've been doing since 2017. When I was chairman of the CFTC and Jay Clayton was chair of the SEC, we formed a crypto task force between our two agencies that met every 2 weeks to analyze different cryptos. So the rudiments of the agencies working together are there. What it requires is tone from the top of the heads of the agencies to make sure that task force. And in conversations I've had on Capitol Hill, I've recommended that task force be expanded into an actual bureau between the two agencies that meets on a regular, ongoing basis and is separately staffed.
There's a lot happening there behind closed doors, ladies and gentlemen. You've got Gensler, you've got the CFTC he's trying to get them all together as well to create regulation in the crypto space. Anyway, moving on to some interesting stuff right here. So Daniel Gorfin involved right now. Check out his body language after Ripple is mentioned on the panel. So Brito, obviously he's Ripple founder right here. Gorfin, O'Reilly from IBM, and Zulega. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Have a listen to this.
Because of money licensing laws at the state level, a lot of our data access laws, and the operation of banks and money services, of payment systems, fall hardest on the poor, because they're the ones who are at the limit, living paycheck to paycheck, have to pay the fees of a clunky payment system that takes 2 days for funds to come through,
Facts.
have to pay the cost of monopolistic systems that, because of licensing or other anti-competitive rules, make it difficult for new entrants to come in.
What's
And
this
you
guy's
know,
body
at the end
language?
of it, some of the projects that are involved in cryptocurrency are trying to provide payments. And to the extent we don't know what these tokens are going to be regulated as, they have somewhat of an inability in serving the retail customer. I'm thinking of projects like Ripple or other, you know, it's not the only one, but other payments.
Notice how there's always these conferences going on around the world, you know, small conferences that barely get any news or media attention. Unbelievable. And of course, 54 million XRP left in Jed's wallet. Again, this is bullish as anything. XRP all to be used for Colombia's land registry. Sounds boring, but it's actually huge. Ponder how the transfer of land is accomplished right now. So the purchaser buyer must be noted right now. What the title is being transferred and the actual property being conveyed must be described. I mean, this is all the future right here. It's going to be moving on to a ledger. It'll be bullish if all countries do that. I hope it does in Australia. Top 10 cryptocurrencies in the world by Twitter followers. And of course, you've got XRP at 2.52 million. Binance has 9.13 million. I'm not sure why. Bitcoin, 5.3 million. Doge at 3.4. Shib at 3.4, which is interesting. Ethereum's at 2.6. Moving on right here, Coinbase is planning European expansion. Very interesting. Riz, thank you for this one as well. Glenn Hutchins talks blockchain and XRP. Have a listen to this, and we'll end on this one as well.
The Ethereum. You just make use of the technology and the protocols make it work. The people who really understand what's going on with digital currencies understand that putting these protocols in place, the blockchain protocol, the Ethereum protocol, the the Ripple protocol, the Ripple protocol, the Ripple protocol, and then enabling those protocols to cause transactions to occur. And then those transactions can be defined very broadly as not just moving things of value, but anything that's got an information content is extraordinarily transformative. The focus on the value of the token is distracting and uninformative.
There you go. So don't focus on that. Focus on the utility, ladies and gentlemen, the utility. Hold until your portfolio turns into a phone number beginning with an area code. How bullish is that? Fear and Greed Index as well. And you'll be lucky to even own 10 quant in the future. And I agree. I think it's going to be a $10,000 to $20,000 asset. So again, quant for me, definitely dollar cost averaging in. Now I'm going to go to the total market cap and end on this. Of course, you've got $870 billion. You've got $40 billion in volume. I know it's a lot of money, but it's quite low when, again, this was trading at like $130 billion. And again, this is because it's Sunday evening, 4th of July, holiday weekend. So again, of course, the markets are going to be low. And again, people are enjoying their summertime. Whereas I'm freezing my rear end right here, my butt off. Anyway, send some heat here, please. I'm cold. 42% BTC, 14% Ethereum. We're in the green at the moment here on the charts. And again, the only coins that I'm really focusing on, ladies and gentlemen, just to make it very clear, are these ones right here. XRP, 32 cents. Stella's at 10 cents. Algorand's at 30 cents. You've got Hedera at 6 cents. IOTA, 27 cents. Quant is at $56. XDC's at 2 cents. They're the only ones that I'm focusing on right now. The new payment networks. Go where the money is. Go where the money's flowing. All right? Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 4th of July to my friends and family and followers in the United States as well. Please stay safe. Enjoy your holidays. And again, we'll talk to you in the community tab. Make sure you're following me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, the whole 9 yards. We'll love to speak to you all there. All right? Stay safe. Happy 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Peace. Bye.